Well, folks, welcome to another Friday fishing forecast, and it looks like it's going to be a decent weekend. There's a long outgoing tide, as we'll get into, and I personally like the outgoing tides. And in today's fishing forecast, I'm going to throw in a little bit of a tidbit of what I like to look for when I'm flats fishing. It's called the 1-2-3 transition, and I'll get into that. So let's go ahead and talk about the tides and the schooners for this weekend, and then we'll get into the 1-2-3 transition. On Saturday, we have a high tide at 7:16 a.m. at a 2.23 foot, and then we have a low tide at 3:31 p.m. at a 0.42 foot. Then on Sunday, we have a high tide at 9:05 at a 2.12 foot, and then we have a low tide at 4:28 p.m. at a 0.50 foot. Now for the majors. On Saturday, we have a major feeding time from 7:23 to 9:23, and then a minor from 2:51 to 3:51 p.m. And then on Sunday, we have a major from 8:12 a.m. to 10:12 a.m., and then a minor from 3:29 to 4:29 p.m. It also looks like the winds are going to be down compared to what they were this week. It's been very windy. It's windy today. But it looks like the winds are supposed to lay down some, under 10 miles an hour, so that's going to be good. I also want to talk about, Chad and I will not be fishing this weekend because unfortunately our boat is in the shop getting some things done, getting the oil changed, things like that. But we are going to be, or at least I'm going to be at the weigh-in for the Redfish Tournament that Captain Greg Leonard is putting on this weekend. It's a charity tournament, Redfish Tournament. If you don't know about it, I'm going to put up the information about it. If you're interested, you can go to the captain's meeting tonight in Riverview and sign up there, or you can sign up online, and it's going to be for a great cause. They've got a ton of raffle prizes. One of them is a $100 gift certificate from us at Tampa Bay Fishing Channel, but they have a ton of other raffles that are really cool. It's going to be a great time. I'm going there to support. Greg and I are talking about doing some things here a little bit later on where part of our proceeds will go to his nonprofit organization because I really like what he stands for. So if you want to fish this tournament, it's $50 per angler or $100 for 3 anglers in one boat. So it's not very expensive. It's going to be a fun time. It's gathering all these fishermen together, and that's what it's about. So check that out if you're interested in fishing it this weekend. Now, what I want to talk about is inshore, since that's primarily what I'm talking about with the Redfish Tournament and things like that. As you can see, it's pretty windy. What I like to look for is what I call a 1-2-3 transition. And in this photograph, you'll see there's an oyster bed, and then you'll see the grass, and then you'll see a deep pocket, a deep hole off to that. So what happens is on that high tide, those fish like to get up onto that oyster bed. And then as the tide starts to drop, they'll transition into the grass, and then they'll transition into that deeper hole. So it's something that I continuously look for when I'm looking for flats, and then it has to have some kind of life. If it's mullet, if it's birds, a lot of times I look for islands or mangrove sections that have a lot of bird poop on them, because what happens is that when the birds poop in the water, it creates a feeding station for small bait fish, which in turns brings in the bigger fish, the predator fish. So that's something that I look for. I don't talk about that very much, but I look for those islands or those stretches of mangrove that have a lot of bird poop or a lot of bird activity, a lot of wading birds, things like that. So when you're out there, you want to pay attention to your surroundings. If you see mullet, if you see birds wading around, then you definitely know that there's bait in that area. So there's going to be fish not too far behind. But when it comes to that 1-2-3 transition, that is key. When I'm fishing a flat, that is what I'm looking for. So when you go out, pay attention to your surroundings. Now that does it for the Friday fishing forecast. I want to say thank you again for all of the support. We just continue to grow and grow and grow, and we've got some really exciting things coming up here in the very, very near future. Matter of fact, within about a month, we're going to have some new products coming in that I think everybody will like, and they'll definitely like the pricing. I want to say thank you to the people that have responded back to me about the dolphin pingers. One of my customers went down to Placida a couple weekends ago, and a dolphin came in on their trout hole where they were catching a ton of trout, and he put it in the water, and the dolphin immediately turned around and took off. So thank you for letting me know about how our products are working for you. We really appreciate that. And I'm going to go ahead and post up some photographs of some of our customers have sent in to us of the catches that they've had. I really appreciate you doing that. Thank you very much. I want to start incorporating our customers more into our videos if they don't mind. So thank you again for sending those pictures. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.